Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Ya, kita kembali lagi di channel Bung Tomo. Kita sekarang main game Kingdome Deliverance. Tipe game story yang pakai perspektif first person. Oke, sekarang kita akan mulai game baru. Sebelumnya aku udah nyoba-nyoba sih, buat ngerasain gimana feel dari gamenya. Ya, langsung aja kita coba new game. Aku udah nyoba normal mode, itu aja udah susah banget cara mainnya. Gimana hardcore, ya udah normal aja. Game ini bercerita di suatu kerajaan Inggris yang dipimpin oleh Raja Wenceslas. Yang Wenceslas ini penerusnya dari kerajaan sebelumnya, raja sebelumnya. Karena nggak jelasnya Raja Wenceslas, Sir Sigismund dari Hungari, yaitu saudara dari Wenceslas, pengen merebut tahta dengan cara yang rebel, cara yang dengan kekerasan. Story dari negara yang damai jadi negara yang muncul banyak, apa istilahnya, banyak penyerangan gitu lah dari orang bandit-bandit dari suruhannya Sigismund. Penasaran Sigismund siapa? Kita lihat ceritanya. Kingdome Deliverance. Charcoal arang. Ini raja di kota Skaritz, Serazik.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Iya, ini kayaknya negara Inggris dulu tuh mayoritas orangnya Katolik ya. Katolik yang taat. Kelihatan dari orang-orang itu selalu God bless you, kalau ketemu doain dan lain.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today.
ayahnya dia
Where on earth
blacksmith.
is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well,
Kaum
it looks
rebahan.
like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Alah, alah, alah.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry! Get up now.
Biar kita henti.
There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better
Mudah-mudahan
pray
dia-
your father doesn't get to hear of it.
Marah
You
bapaknya.
know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Jadi karakter utama kita namanya Henry. Anak seorang blacksmith kerajaan Skalitz. Desa Skalitz gitu.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Apa yang semalam? Dansa.
I went dancing
Dancing?
with Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Not so stitching. Oh,
No, it's just Matthias was teaching me archery.
Archery? Do you want to become a poacher? Have you any idea of the punishment for that? And where did you get a bow, anyway?
Oh, come on. I've no interest in poaching. It's just a bit of fun.
Christ, give me strength. Just don't do anything stupid. For the love of God. Promise.
I promise.
anu sih?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Ah, ya marah padaku.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that
Ayahnya yang
sword.
butuh tolongan. Apa ini? Marigold auction. Oh. Ini. Ini. Oh, harus di lockpick. Kita disuruh pergi ke father kaya, terus kemudian belajar sword fighting. Oke. Aduh ayah.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Persuasion, simply use. Oke. Ada apa denganmu Henry? Kamu tidak aku memanggilmu. Sorry ayah.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
Rasain pedangnya si Razik.
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a
Tolong
bag from the
beliin
charcoal burner.
charcoal
I
burner.
need some money then.
Beliin arang.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to
Kunesh
mention
masih
his debt
hutang.
from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer,
Dia bayar
and then
utangnya.
use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard?
Si pemabok.
That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Pacarnya.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Suruh ngambil wine. Quest log map. Oke, M map. Kiri, oke. Yang dekat dulu aja lah ya. Halo Pak.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just
Buat
make sure you don't botch it.
ayahnya
ever
bikinin
botch anything?
pedang buat si Sarazik.
Where shall I start?
Suruh
Shut
ngambil
up and give me what I
crossguardnya
want, or
dulu
I'll kick
buat
your ass this
pedangnya.
evening.
Crossguard tuh
Right
kayak
away, your lordship.
ya di atasnya gagangnya tuh kayaknya.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will.
Diajak
After
ke
today's work, the ale
kedai.
might even be on me.
Dapat crossguard. Jadi kita disuruh beli charcoal. Sebelum beli charcoal kita harus ngambil uang dulu di Kunes. Terus tugas lainnya kita harus belajar pedang lagi. Si Bu, sehat Bu. Halo. Kunes. Collective from Kunes C. Oke. Kunes.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me
Minta
to get
uang
the
ini.
coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Bayar lah, walaupun seberapa aja.
Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy ass.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
Suruh ayahnya aja nanti datang. Lapor dulu aja deh. Si kambing tuh nggak mau bayar ya.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Belum, Pak. Kunas nggak mau bayar ya.
I went to see Kunesh, but he wouldn't pay, and then he threatened me.
I might have known. I'll sort him out this evening. I've no time for him now.
Kan butuh uang.
But without Kunesh's money, I can't buy those other things you wanted.
Here's coin for the charcoal and the ale. I'll get it back from that mongrel this evening.
Nah, buat beli charcoal. Halo Ibu, sehat. Charcoal.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Ini nih.
Good day. Good luck then.
Di charcoal berapa? 10 ya? Eagle close the deal. Oh, coba kita tawar ya.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Ya boleh. Widen S. Oke. La elah.
What about this?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
Oke.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Jar pedang ya.
Hey, have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing.
Sembuh belum kemarin?
Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your
Belajar pedang
last
biar bisa
chance.
melindungi diri.
I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yap.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Shift wall. Satu tempat nih, temuan nanti. Kita mau belajar pedang. Sana sih dia. Yo, saya siap.
So, can we get started?
Yuk.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Kayak dia terakhir di sini dia. Scarlett mau pergi kayaknya.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Okay. Unlock from your opponent.
Alright. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Not bad. Very good. Good. Once again. Very good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Tusuk.
Fine.
Tusuk.
Now you're getting it. Very good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Once again. Nice.
Capek.
Nice.
Oke. Itu doang.
How about you?
Tusuk,
But I'm tired of
kebas.
Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Oke. Selanjutnya ambil wine dari si Bianca.
God be with you, Henry.
Apa lu? Aduh. Main gituan. Apa ini?
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you, Henry. I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about Austrians?
Ayam.
And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless.
Dah
Let
gak
us talk
berguna
of more
omongan ini.
pleasant things.
Ngomong yang lain aja ya.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad?
Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take
nakal
all
nih.
day.
Kalau kita disuruh
It's our
sama
duty to
bapaknya
defend the honor of our king.
banyak.
So,
Tapi ini demi
are you with us?
demi raja. Oke lah, boleh. Okay, I'll do it.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Iya, bingung.
Welcome,
Good day,
Henry.
Komen deh yang tadi belakang. Nah nih. Matthew.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it
Ada
is.
istri sama anaknya.
Henry, you gotta lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Suruh
Because you're the clever one.
mancing biar nggak
Yeah.
ada di situ. Karena kita yang paling pinter katanya. Tapi temennya bodoh-bodoh berarti. Deutsch wife ini dia istrinya.
What do you want, lad?
I just went
Cuma
by the
memang bikin
tavern
masalah
and
tuh.
your husband was in there talking nonsense.
Dia
I
bicara
thought
yang nggak
someone
jelas.
should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the
Jadi
Pope.
orang-orang ini
He might have mentioned
itu
the
orang-orang
Pope
loyal
too.
sama rajanya.
Thank you for
Rajanya
telling
itu
me.
raja
I just hope I can catch him before
Wenceslas
he gets
itu
into
raja
another fight.
yang nggak benar, sukanya mabok, nggak punya integritas. Nah, saudaranya si Wenceslas, si Sigismund yang dari selatan tuh nggak suka kalau rajanya kayak gitu. Dan mencoba rebel. Tuh. Pengen jadi raja dia, raja yang sebenarnya.
What are you waiting for, soldier?
Nah, si orang Deutsch ini tuh bela Sigismund. Dan menjelek-jelekan raja yang sekarang. Makanya ini orang-orang ini loyal semua nih.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory.
Lebih
Nearly.
loyal
Now
sama
that would be
Wenceslas,
sweet.
raja yang
For
sekarang.
Sigismund.
Walaupun ya, di intro tadi dijelaskan kalau dia tuh nggak jelas.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Wah, anaknya nih.
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the
Dekorasi
tavern about
rumahnya.
that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fuck.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Berantem nih kayaknya. F tendang. Oke.
Lost your wind?
You're gonna cry now.
Geh zum Teufel!
Jesus Christ! What now? Great boy.
Kita dapat strength.
You'll get peace.
Koyok mati lo.
Let's go. Run, you coward!
Kabur.
Bishek, what are you doing? You don't have to run.
Aduh, luka kita. Kita dikejar sama
God
itu.
save you, Henry.
Kabur, dikejar sama Pak Polisi. Oh, di sini.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
Here.
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
We've sorted out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Kita dah apa?
Another beating?
Ada bantuan.
Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father, but he won't pay. I'll have to
Si
shake it out
Kunes
of him.
yang nggak mau bayar.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Oke,
Let's
kita
get to
tolong.
it then.
Temennya mau nolong ini. Hajar si Kunes.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Mana si Kunes tuh? Tuh Kunes. Mana nih?
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to
Oh.
take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Wah, mantap.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Dia dapat kunci kita. Thank you, bro. Belum masuk rumahnya kita mau dapat kunci analog. Oke. Kita dapat Kunes, punya Kunes. Misi terakhir ketemu si Bianca kita. Bianca. Oh, ini Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Kamu lah.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
Ale buat ayah.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
Nggak
You
sabar buat
too.
nanti malam.
Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Oke. Sprint. Sprint. Sprint.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Yes.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the Master and Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
Mhm.
I'm not sure.
Ketahuan.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure
Habis
you and your
sama
friend
orang
threw
Jerman
dung
dan
at Deutsch's
Deutsch.
freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king.
Ini dia bicara aneh-aneh.
He got what he deserved.
Bela si Sigismund.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him.
Suruh minta maaf.
I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Nah itu tadi crossguardnya tuh.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Dulu bapaknya di Prague jadi master
I do.
pedang.
Life was good
Buat
under his
pedang.
reign.
Lebih milih ke desa biar bisa
He
tinggal
built half of Prague,
sama anak
and a
istri.
score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's
Jadi
hard to step
zamannya
into the
sebelum
shoes of
Wenceslas, zaman bapaknya
someone whose
masih
life
muda
is
dulu.
born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Sigismund gimana?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going?
Malu nama keluarga.
Give
Belum
it here.
Wenceslas juga nggak jelas gitu.
And we'll put it all together.
Slep. Saya tinggal hiasannya aja.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you alright?
Trunk di living room. Halo. Halo. Mana Pak? Trunk di living room. Ini dia buat si Teresa. Hi.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Pedangnya bagus. Pedang yang mana nih? Lululululul.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by
Kerja
fire.
kerja. Mau dites.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone,
Wah,
sir.
ini si Razik kayaknya.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Ya. Lo kok tuh? Cia.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps.
Disuruh
But who
berdagang aja
knows
katanya.
what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
Bapaknya yang
Learn
terkenal
from your
ini.
father.
Di Proud.
He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Sebagai pembuat pedang yang hebat.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Bertemu apa di
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Oh ini, ada apa ini?
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Waduh. Botak. Waduh. Perang tuh berarti. Oh shit. Bianca.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Waduh, Biancanya di... Waduh.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Ayahnya masih nyelamatin ibunya gitu. Tuh. Tusuk tadi. Waduh, ibunya. Aduh. Ibu otak.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's
Nggak boleh masuk dong. Oh, suruh ngabarin ke kerajaan lain dan kabur. Hanya udah dulu buat part hari ini, part kali ini. Kita lanjut part berikutnya. Kita kabur dari tentara nggak jelas itu. Oke. Kita kabur. See you in the next part.